Okay, it's on. It's on. My name is Joseph Palma, and I'm doing a documentary on my stays right here at nursing homes. I'm a resident at Eisenhower Healthcare Center, located at 1470 North Fair Oaks Avenue, Pasadena, California. Zip code is 91103. Phone number is 626 798 91383. My wound care, my CNA came by around 3:15. It's close to 15 minutes to 5 o'clock right now. Came by and told me if I needed a bed bath. When was the last time I had one? I smell like a skunk right now. I smell terrible. My wounds hasn't been taken out for deaths haven't been taken care of since Monday. Today is Wednesday. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I don't see anybody's gonna take care of them. I was talking to the administrator about this situation, and he told me that's the only wound care nurse we have, Jamil. I talked to him, and he was looking out the door. I said, "If you're busy," he said, "Yes, we'll talk later." He never came back. I'm only requesting one thing. The main reason I don't want Jamil to take care of my wound care is she was supposed to look out after me when they set up my appointment at USSC. I didn't get an escort. I told this to Mr. Chris, attorney, the administrator of this place, and he said he wasn't aware of that. He was surprised. There's a lot of things that go on in this place, and nobody, him, the administrator, being the administrator, should be aware of. He's not aware of. I only wanted a letter signed by whoever's in charge that whenever I go out for an appointment, I'm supposed to have an escort with me at all times. An escort is not only a person that's going to wheel you around, but that's a person that's going to keep an eye over you. What would happen if I would go to my appointment and decide not to come back, or worse, or better yet, decide to go drink a beer someplace else or cross the street by myself and I get run over? Whose responsibility is it going to fall under? They're going to find out that the resident didn't have an escort. My wheelchair is a pretty awkward one. I have to be leaning back. It's more like a Jerry chair. A Jerry chair is like a lounge chair where you lean down and you stretch out. The wheels are pretty low. It's hard to maneuver them around. Friday, when I came back from USC, I called the paramedics and they looked at it and they say, yeah. I called the paramedics for other reasons because I was feeling that I was losing my mind in this place. So they say, yeah, the chairs are pretty low. I only requested a simple thing, a paper, a letter signed that to whom it may concern Mr. Joseph Palma when he goes out on an appointment, wherever that may be, he needs to have an escort with him at all times. My wheelchair is not an electric wheelchair, it's manual, and it's hard to reach down there. That's all I requested. We can start. We can start doing the wound care, but they're not. They haven't done it because they said it falls on the responsibility of the social worker. The social worker is in Washington, the state of Washington. She has no. What business is it of hers to have require an escort for someone who goes out? That's not here. Her only business that I feel like she is concerned with, social workers or any place else, is to make sure that they are attended to by the medical and other things that are sociable, but not a medical appointment. She can't even give me a pill if I'm asked for a Tylenol. This place is run a very chaotic way, irregular and everything. It's 72 beds right here, and they should cut it down to 50. That's where the pocketbook is going to hurt the owner, David Levy. He has two other places, one in Bakersfield and the other one in Pomona. I told him from the very beginning when I came into this place, when I was sent out from another facility, that I had wanted to try and get an electric wheelchair. Make it easier for me to move around. I asked him too that I also wanted to find a place out of the country. When I talked to Miss Green, it was Monday, I think it was Monday, she said she doesn't remember that. It's written down there. I signed it, I read it, and everything. So, what are they trying to pull? Today, my lunch didn't get here. I had to call the front desk and tell them that my lunch wasn't here. We'll check on it. Juan, the nutritionist, the one that's in charge of the kitchen, came over and says, "You didn't get a tray?" I said, "No, I didn't get a tray. I'll go look for it." I look for it. 5 minutes later, one of the CNAs comes and brings me a tray, and I said, "No, I don't want it. I don't know where that tray's been at. It's been around going around, and the food is probably all cold and everything." It's so easy to handle the trays, and I told him about it and everything to Chris or whoever, the kitchen. The ones that get the trays first are the ones that go into activities. Just bring those trays out. The ones that go to it, just a few, 10 people you can count on with your hand. Just bring those trays out. Bring the trays from room number 16, which is my room number, 17, which is next door to mine, and number 32. 32 has 3 beds, 17 has 2 beds, 16, my room has 4 beds. That's 3 and 4, that's 11. Bring those 11 trays out, plus the ones that are on the dinner table, and take care of the rest of the other trays as they come out of the kitchen. But they bring all the trays all at once, and there's a monkeying around. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's got to be more organized. They don't want organization in a place like this. Why? I have no idea.